Welcome to the future of web development. With Laravel, we harness unmatched power and simplicity for enterprise solutions, where we uncover one of the most influential frameworks in the world of modern web development, Laravel.
You'll discover how Laravel transforms complex coding challenges into clean, elegant, and efficient solutions. We'll explore why developers across the globe rely on Laravel for building secure, scalable, and high-performance web applications. Whether you're a beginner stepping into the world of backend development or an experienced programmer looking to sharpen your toolkit, and this breakdown will show you exactly why Laravel has become the go-to choice for professionals who value speed, reliability, and beautifully structured code. Let's begin this journey into the framework that continues to redefine how powerful web applications are built.
Laravel is a modern, open-source PHP framework built to simplify and elevate the entire web development process. At its core, Laravel provides developers with a clean, expressive syntax that removes much of the repetitive and messy work typically involved in writing raw PHP, instead of forcing developers to create every feature manually, from authentication systems and routing to database communication and file handling. Laravel supplies a rich collection of pre-built tools and well-organized structures that follow industry standards. This means that tasks which would normally take hours or days to code can often be accomplished in minutes. Laravel is based on the MVC, Model View Controller, architectural pattern, which organizes an application into logical layers. The model handles data, the view manages the user interface, and the controller connects the two. This structure makes applications more maintainable, scalable, and easy to collaborate on, especially in larger teams. One of Laravel's most powerful features is its built-in eloquent ORM, which allows developers to interact with databases using expressive, human-friendly syntax rather than long, complex SQL queries. Laravel also includes advanced systems like queue management, job scheduling, caching, session handling, real-time event broadcasting, and API development tools, all of which help developers build modern, high-performance, and feature-rich applications. In addition, Laravel contains robust security features such as CSRF protection, encryption, hashing, and input validation, helping developers create applications that are safe and trustworthy by default. The framework also includes a powerful templating engine called Blade, which lets developers design clean and dynamic user interfaces with ease. Laravel is not just a framework, it's an entire ecosystem. It includes tools like Laravel Forge for server management, Laravel Vapor for serverless deployment, Laravel Horizon for queue monitoring, Laravel Mix for asset compilation, and Laravel Sail for Docker-based development environments. This ecosystem gives developers everything they need from development to deployment in a unified, seamless workflow. The vibrant Laravel community contributes tutorials, packages, plugins, and ongoing updates that keep the framework modern and secure. Ultimately, Laravel is used because it helps developers work faster, smarter, and cleaner. It transforms raw PHP into an elegant and well-structured environment where every component has a purpose. By reducing complexity, cutting out repetitive tasks, and providing battle-tested solutions, Laravel allows developers to focus on building unique, meaningful features rather than reinventing the wheel. This combination of efficiency, power, and clarity is why Laravel has become one of the most popular and beloved frameworks in the web development world. In the heart of Laravel's design philosophy lies the MVC architecture, model, view, and controller, a structured pattern that organizes your entire application into three distinct logical layers. This architecture ensures that each part of your project has a specific, well-defined responsibility, preventing clutter and confusion as your codebase grows. The model represents the data layer, responsible for interacting with the database, storing information, retrieving records, managing relationships, and enforcing rules that define how your data behaves. The view layer handles everything the user sees on the screen: layouts, interfaces, templates, and all visual components, allowing your front-end design to remain clean and separate from your back-end logic. Meanwhile, the controller serves as the bridge that connects models and views. It receives user requests, processes the logic, manipulates data through the model, and then returns the appropriate view back to the user. By dividing your application into these three layers, Laravel promotes organization, clarity, and long-term maintainability. This separation is not just theoretical, it has enormous practical benefits. When your application grows in size, the MVC pattern prevents your code from becoming tangled and unmanageable. Developers can work on different parts of the project simultaneously without interfering with each other. Designers can focus on the visual elements in the views. In backend, developers can refine data handling in the models. In logic, experts can enhance controllers. Debugging also becomes far easier because each type of functionality lives in its own dedicated place. If something breaks in the layout, you check the view. If data behaves unexpectedly, you check the model. If the logic feels off, you check the controller. This clarity saves hours of guessing and reduces errors dramatically. MVC also makes scaling simple. Adding new features becomes a matter of creating new models, views, or controllers without rewriting or disturbing the existing structure. Most importantly, Laravel enhances the traditional MVC pattern with its own expressive and elegant syntax, making it even more developer-friendly. Its controllers handle routing cleanly, its models use eloquent ORM for effortless database interactions, and its Blade templating engine lets views remain readable and dynamic. This combination creates an application environment that is organized, predictable, professional, and enjoyable to work with. By following MVC faithfully, Laravel ensures that your project grows smoothly, stays clean, and remains maintainable for years, turning even the most complex applications into well-structured, high-quality systems. Another major reason Laravel has become so popular among developers is its beautifully crafted and elegant syntax. The creators of Laravel intentionally designed the framework to feel natural, expressive, and enjoyable to write, almost like having a conversation with the code. Tasks that would normally require long, repetitive, and complex PHP logic can often be completed in Laravel with just a few clean lines. This simplicity does not come at the cost of power. Rather, it enhances productivity by removing unnecessary complexity. One of the clearest examples of this is Laravel's Query Builder and Eloquent ORM, which allow developers to communicate with the database using sentences that read almost like plain English. Instead of manually writing long SQL commands, developers can simply call intuitive methods such as where, find, or with to filter and retrieve data. Eloquent also maps database tables to models in a way that feels seamless and intuitive, making data relationships like one-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-many easy to handle, without struggling with complex joins. This elegant approach dramatically speeds up development and reduces the chances of errors because developers spend less time worrying about syntax details and more time focusing on the actual logic and features of the application. Beginners appreciate how accessible and understandable the code feels, while experienced developers value the expressiveness and efficiency that Laravel brings to large, complex projects. By making everyday operations smoother and more predictable, Laravel provides a development experience that is not only powerful, but also enjoyable, allowing developers to work with confidence, maintain cleaner code, and deliver high-quality applications in less time. This combination of readability, simplicity, and expressiveness is a key part of what makes Laravel stand out as a modern, developer-friendly framework. Another powerful advantage Laravel offers is its extensive collection of built-in features designed to address real-world challenges that developers face every day. Instead of requiring programmers to reinvent essential components from scratch, Laravel provides ready-to-use solutions that are secure, efficient, and thoughtfully crafted. For instance, its authentication system makes it effortless to create user logins, registrations, and password resets, features that are notoriously time-consuming in pure PHP. Laravel also has built-in mechanisms for secure password hashing, ensuring that sensitive user information is protected using modern encryption standards. Its routing system is equally impressive, allowing developers to easily define clean, user-friendly URLs while keeping application logic neatly organized. Alongside this, Laravel's Blade templating engine delivers a fast and elegant way to build dynamic, reusable interfaces without clutter or complexity. Blade lets developers embed PHP seamlessly into HTML and create components that make the front end both powerful and visually appealing. Laravel also elevates productivity through Artisan, its built-in command line tool that automates many repetitive and time-consuming tasks. With simple commands, developers can generate controllers, models, migrations, and other components within seconds, ensuring consistency across the project while significantly reducing manual work. Artisan can also execute migrations, seed databases, clear caches, optimize performance, and even schedule recurring tasks, all with minimal effort. This automation not only speeds up development, but also ensures cleaner, more maintainable code, because developers spend less time on boilerplate and more time building the meaningful features of their application. By combining robust built-in features with powerful automation tools like Artisan, Laravel creates an environment where productivity soars and development becomes smoother, more secure and more enjoyable than ever before. Security is another key area where Laravel truly excels, making it one of the most trusted frameworks for building modern web applications. Out of the box, Laravel includes strong protections against the most common and dangerous vulnerabilities that websites face. Rather than requiring developers to manually secure every interaction or write complex validation code, Laravel embeds security into its core structure. For example, Laravel automatically safeguards your application against SQL injection, a technique where attackers manipulate database queries to gain unauthorized access or delete data. Thanks to Laravel's eloquent ORM and query builder, all database interactions are parameterized by default, meaning harmful input cannot break into your queries. The framework also protects against cross-site scripting, XSS, by escaping all dynamic content before rendering it in views, ensuring that malicious scripts cannot run inside your pages. Another built-in protection is Laravel's defense against cross-site request forgery, CSRF, a type of attack where unauthorized actions are performed on behalf of an unsuspecting user. Laravel includes CSRF tokens in all forms automatically, verifying every request to ensure it comes from a trusted source. These protections, along with secure password hashing, encrypted cookies, input sanitization, and robust authentication features, allow developers to focus on building features rather than constantly worrying about security gaps. Instead of reinventing the wheel or manually adding protection to every part of an application, developers can rely on Laravel's built-in mechanisms to create safer, more reliable systems from the very beginning. By handling these critical concerns behind the scenes, Laravel empowers developers to deliver secure applications with confidence and peace of mind, ensuring users are protected without adding extra complexity to the development process. Scalability is another major strength that makes Laravel a top choice for businesses of all sizes. From small startups running basic websites to large enterprises managing massive, complex systems, Laravel is designed with growth in mind, meaning your application can expand effortlessly as your traffic increases or your business needs evolve. This scalability is made possible by Laravel's built-in support for powerful features such as caching, job queues, real-time events, API development, and cloud-ready architecture. Caching allows frequently accessed data to load faster, reducing server strain and improving user experience. Job queues ensure that heavy tasks, such as sending emails or processing large files, run in the background without slowing down your application. Laravel's API tools make it easy to create fast, modern applications that communicate with other systems, while its seamless cloud integrations let you deploy across platforms like AWS, DigitalOcean, or Laravel Vapor with confidence. Adding to this strength is Laravel's ecosystem of official packages that extend its capabilities far beyond the basics. Laravel Horizon provides a beautiful dashboard for monitoring queues in real time, making it easier to manage high-volume workloads. Laravel Passport offers a complete OAuth 2 server implementation out of the box, enabling secure, large-scale API authentication used by enterprise applications. Laravel Scout makes full-text search incredibly simple by integrating engines like Algolia or Meilisearch, helping developers build super-fast search features with minimal effort. Alongside these, the broader Laravel ecosystem includes tools for broadcasting events, running scheduled tasks, managing deployments, automating testing, and handling microservices. Together, these tools allow developers to build modern, high-performance, real-time applications without wrestling with overly complex technologies or reinventing existing systems. With all these features working in harmony, Laravel grows naturally with your project instead of limiting it. Whether you are serving a few hundred users or millions, Laravel provides the stability, performance, and flexibility needed to handle increasing demand. This makes it not just a framework for building applications, but a long-term foundation capable of supporting the future of your business. Beyond its technical strengths, Laravel stands out because of the incredible global community that supports it. Laravel is not just a framework, it is a vibrant ecosystem powered by passionate developers from every corner of the world. This community constantly contributes tutorials, documentation, extensions, packages, videos, and open-source tools that make learning and working with Laravel easier than ever. Whether you're a complete beginner or an experienced professional, you will always find helpful resources, guides, and discussions created by people who genuinely care about improving the developer experience. This culture of shared knowledge makes Laravel feel less like a tool and more like a supportive network, where everyone grows together. Because the community is so large and active, developers rarely feel stuck or isolated. If you encounter a challenge, whether it's a tricky error, a complex feature, or a performance concern, chances are someone else has already faced the same problem and generously shared their solution. Laravel forums, GitHub repositories, Stack Overflow discussions, Laracasts tutorials, and community-driven packages form a powerful ecosystem that ensures no developer has to navigate issues alone. This ongoing collaboration fuels innovation, keeps the framework modern, and inspires new features that make Laravel better with each release. In many ways, the strength of the Laravel community is just as valuable as the framework itself. It transforms development from a lonely task into a shared journey filled with support, inspiration, and continuous learning. In simple terms, Laravel is used because it transforms web development into a faster, cleaner, more secure, and far more enjoyable experience. Instead of forcing developers to deal with the complexities and inconsistencies of raw PHP, Laravel provides a beautifully structured environment where everything feels organized and purposeful. It reduces the amount of repetitive work, enforces professional coding practices, and gives developers a powerful set of tools right from the beginning. Tools that would otherwise take countless hours to build manually. Whether it's authentication, routing, database handling, or security, Laravel handles much of the heavy lifting so developers can focus on creating meaningful, high-quality features. What makes Laravel truly remarkable is its flexibility. It works just as well for a small personal blog as it does for a large enterprise application with millions of users. Whether you're building a business site, an e-commerce platform, a real-time dashboard, or a complex API-driven system, Laravel helps you develop smarter and achieve better results in less time. Its elegant syntax, strong security, scalable architecture, and powerful ecosystem all come together to create a framework that is not only efficient, but also enjoyable to work with. Combined with the overwhelming support of a global community, Laravel becomes more than just a tool, it becomes a complete development experience. This blend of elegance, power, and community support is what makes Laravel one of the most loved web development frameworks in the world. Developers choose Laravel not just for what it can do, but for how it makes them feel while building. Confident, productive, and inspired. It gives them the freedom to create beautifully crafted applications without unnecessary complications, ultimately leading to better projects, faster delivery, and a more satisfying development journey.